This is Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag update for May 12th. The May USDA Supply and Demand Report will be released at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time this morning and will include our first look at the projected 21-22 balance sheets. Yesterday saw the corn market gain back roughly half of what it lost on Monday. The market was driven higher by positioning ahead of today's USDA report, as well as a marginally drier U.S. forecast and ongoing concerns over the Brazilian corn crop. We did have some fresh export news yesterday. The USDA announcing the sale of 680,000 metric tons of corn to China for the 21-22 crop year. Soybeans turned in a very strong day with the most active month, July, closing above $16 per bushel. Now, $16 per bushel is getting into rarefied air since we have seen the most active futures month trade at or above that price level only 58 trading days since 1970. The market was driven higher as the funds bought 15,000 contracts in anticipation of today's report, as well as a play on the extremely tight domestic supply and demand situation. Wheat rallied yesterday, although there's very little news in the market. On the export front, U.S. values continue to run at a $30 to $35 per metric ton premium to Russian wheat. Where we should see increased demand is in the use of wheat for feeding livestock. With the run-up in corn prices, the futures price spread between Chicago wheat futures and Chicago corn futures is now down to 19 cents, and that tightness of that spread should encourage the feeding of wheat. Cotton futures continue to move towards the low end of their recent trading range. July futures finished 72 points lower yesterday, settling at 87.75. Livestock futures were mixed for the session. At the close, August live cattle were $1.70 higher, while August feeder cattle were up 15 cents at the closing bell. Lean hog futures were on the defensive, with the June futures down 92.5 cents at the close. Class 3 milk futures had a pretty decent session. At the finish line, June futures were 18 points higher as they settled at $19 per hundredweight. And meat cutout values were all stronger yesterday. Choice box beef was up $2.84, closing at $311.95. Select boxes were $2.59 higher, so they settled at $296.35. Pork carcass cutout values were marginally stronger as well, finishing a whopping 4 cents higher as they settled at $113.20 per hundredweight. This has been Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag update. We'll be right back with more financial issues after this.